gentleman is recognized.
Thank the Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Civilian Marksman Program is an organization that was established initially by this Congress because we needed institutions to help people better understand gun safety and how to handle weapons. It has fulfilled a vital mission, but fortunately, in recent years, we've been able to not have to fund it anymore by being able to self-fund through the refurbishment and sale of surplus weapons. It has been their mission for a century. These 1911s are surplus pistols that were used up until the early 90s by our military, and since that time, statutorily, they were made available to law enforcement and allied countries, but as you might imagine, most law enforcement in allied countries would rather have new modern weapons rather than surplus. So we have approximately 100,000 of these weapons in storage at the Anniston Army Depot in my district. It cost us approximately a little over $50,000 to $60,000, in the neighborhood of $50,000 to $60,000 a year in direct costs to store these weapons. And what the Armed Services Committee and this Congress in preceding NDAAs has repeatedly done is instruct the Department of the Army to start turning those over to the Civilian Marksmanship Program, 10,000 a year, until the full 100,000 has been eliminated from our storage. The CMP, the Civilian Marksmanship Program, then takes those weapons as they get them, completely refurbish them, and then it sells them to collectors. These are not weapons that wind up on the street. They generally will cost between $800 and $1,000, and they're sold to collectors. To be able to buy one, you have to go through the same background checks as any other buyer. But you can't, not just anybody can buy these. You have to either be in law enforcement, you have to be in the military, or you have to be a member of an active member of a gun club. So these are not a danger to the public. In fact, they are I think this whole process of taking this money that the CMP then sells the weapons for and goes into their trust fund to allow them to continue to train Americans in gun safety is a vital mission that we should be supporting, and this Congress has repeatedly supported it over the years. So it's my hope that the full body will reject this motion by my friend and colleague, Mr. Langevin. It has been defeated repeatedly in Armed Services Committee, and I hope that it will be defeated again today. And with that, I yield back.